Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'm gonna tell you tips and tricks to score very good marks in your English in class 10th ICSE. I scored 100 in literature and 85 in language, scoring to 93 overall in my class 10th ICSE. This video is gonna be in two parts. Firstly talking about a literature portion and then about the language portion. For those who are from other boards, this video will also be useful. Just that you have a single paper of literature and language, so you have to prepare accordingly. For talking about the ICSE students, as we all know, we have two exams. One is of literature of 80 marks and the other of language 80 marks. 20 marks provided by the school and our teachers, scoring to 200 in total, and then it will be averaged out divided by 2. Out of 100 we'll get a marks. So without wasting any further time, let's begin with the video. Number one, talking about the literature portion. Whatever may be the case, you don't have to be absent-minded in your English class. What I mean by this is, pay attention very carefully in each and every English lesson, especially of literature part. Whenever teacher is explaining you the topics, she will be explaining it using the keywords which are recognized by the boards. Okay, first of all, let me tell you why I'm saying this and why I'm highlighting the fact of keywords. Okay, so your teachers must have told you. If not, listen to me. Our board papers are evaluated based on the keywords we use. Suppose we get a 3-marker question and we write about whatever the question asks, but we don't use the specified keywords which they required, right? So we won't get the marks even if we write a half page or a 1-page long answer. But if we write all the keywords properly, right, if it is of 3 marks, if you will write 3 to 5, even 6 keywords, right, if you will write around 6 keywords in that question, or even 4 will do the work, right? But those keywords will be there and you write a 4 to 5 line answer, right? In 3-marker 4 to 5 line answer, but with those 4 to 5 keywords which are required in that question, you are gonna score full marks, as compared to the child who wrote 6 to 7 to even a half page answer but with 0 or 1 to 2 keywords. He won't score the marks you will be scoring with writing 4 to 5 lines but with proper keywords. Okay, so what you need to do is, you need to pay attention in your class. Teacher will be explaining you your novel, that is Merchant of Venice, and your treasure trove book chapters very nicely. Okay, so what you need to do is you have to take a separate notebook for English, write all the keywords in those, and you can revise it whenever you're revising the chapter. So keep a notebook, make 2 to 3 separate pages for that. Whenever teacher will be explaining it, write the keywords. Even if you don't know what spelling teacher is saying, just write the word. Okay, you and in the bracket write the context in which she or he said that. After that, come home, or whenever you will be revising, at least you have the word, right? You will search, you can Google it, right? And you know the context, so you will realize what that word was, what its meaning is, and where you can use it. Okay, now what you have to do is, if by chance your teachers are not that great in explanation, what you can do is you can go to YouTube, search for that particular chapter. You'll get various videos. I prefer watching Study with Sudhir videos and Vedantu channel videos, even if they're old videos or if they have published new. I don't have idea about that. But at I gave my class 12th, I gave my class 12th this year and 10th 2 years back. So at that point they had pretty good videos. Even on Study with Sudhir channel, most of the chapters were there, a few were not there. So I watched it from Vedantu channel. I used both these channels, right? What you need to do is go through their video. Even they will give you certain keywords, question answers, summary. Especially the Vedantu channels have pre-prepared notes. They teach through the PPT, so they have certain keywords, and talking about a particular chapter they have these question answers. Then in those there are certain keywords you have to recognize it. Even if they don't highlight, you recognize those keywords and write it with that particular chapter. After that, as we have treasure trove with no question answers, right, so we definitely buy a workbook, right? We'll buy a workbook or some other help book, right? Go through all the summaries, short notes, question answers in those workbooks, mark the highlight the words. Talking about Merchant of Venice, similar, go to the YouTube and go through everything. Then in Merchant of Venice there are certain green box. As far as I know, the book I used, I'll link the book in the description, or that which author it was. It had green boxes on top of it before starting of any scene there. What you need to do is go through that box, and then there will be certain very important keywords. Highlight those and use it in your answers. Okay, so this will be a very beneficial tip to highlight the keywords and find it beforehand only. Like by till whenever your syllabus will be over, you should be over with these keyword thing as well. And after that, what I suggest is, before going for the examination, or in fact you can use this tip in your upcoming English literature unit test, because I assume that by the time this video will be live, you would not have given your literature test. Even if it will be given, you'll have certain class test or your first term examination, pre-board, second semester unit test. You will be having various opportunities to use this tip. Okay, what you need to do is, whatever chapter is coming in your unit test, in your exam, for that particular chapter, prepare 40 to 50 keywords. I'm saying keywords, not question answers. We don't know what question answers they're gonna give us. Plus even if you will learn one question answer, they'll reframe it, then you have to reframe your answer. What I'm saying is, learn 40 to 50 keywords of that chapter which you can use in almost every question. Okay, so what I'm able to remember right now is, we had Chief Seattle's speech in class 9th. We studied that, right? So there were various keywords in that, like scattered trees in the prairies, and all those phrases and keywords were there. What you can do is prepare that properly. Like, I'm just taking an example. Whatever chapter you will have it. Suppose what I remember is that in my first unit test in class 10th, yes, we had Merchant of Venice in our unit test. okay, merchant of Venice in our unit test. So for that you can go through that green box, then YouTube videos, then whatever teacher explanation you have, go through those keywords, and then whatever workbook you have, mark the keywords from that. So whatsoever answer will come, you will have 40 to 50 keywords ready, and I bet you it is not possible that you will not be able to use even a single keyword in that question. It's not going to happen unless and until you haven't picked up proper keywords, right? If you want, comment down in the description box. I'll make handwritten notes or typed ones, whatsoever will be feasible for me, and I'll give you 40 to 50 keywords from each chapter. If you want it, if you will comment down, and if I'll receive at least 5 comments, I'll definitely do that. That you comment down, then I'll and comment down the chapters which you want first. Otherwise, I will start from Chief Seattle, and I know it will not be beneficial. So you comment down which chapters you want, and whatsoever comment will receive the most likes. I'll definitely make notes from time to time, as and when I'll get time. I'll upload them in the description of this video only, and I'll update you on my Instagram or the community post here. Whatsoever will be option available to me, right? So what you can do is comment down. I'll give you 40 to 50 keywords of whatsoever chapter is required by you first, and then we'll continue it. Okay. So you will have those keywords ready, and I have told you how to get those keywords ready as well, right? Right? Yes, I have my notes ready so that I don't miss those points, right? So okay, so keywords कैसे तैयार करने हैं we know, and how to use them we know. Okay. Now moving to the second part of the video, that is about English language. What you have to do in English language? Firstly, every 3 to 4 days, write an essay, and practice letters and practice language structure. Every 3 to 4 days, take up an essay and write it. After that, in a day or two, or if in that particular day you have time, practice language structure. Then after 3 to 4 days, again practice a letter, notice, and email. What mistake we make is that we don't practice by writing and getting it evaluated. It is our biggest mistake, and I also did this mistake, which led me to scoring only 85 in my language. Okay, if I would have used this trick, it would have been very beneficial for me. Okay, I scored very good in my class 8th exam because our English teacher at that time used to make us write an essay each and every day. She used to give us a topic, and next day she used to pick up any 5 random children and used to hear it out from them, right? This gave us a pressure, so we used to write it every day. I used to spend like an hour scrolling for keywords, for quotes, to write that particular essay. How you have to practice for writing an essay. What you have to do is take your previous year questions. They are your best friends. Previous year questions are your best friend. And how you have to do it for other chapters also, I have uploaded a video previous to this. Do check that out also, it will be very beneficial. Okay, now what you have to do is take your previous year questions and take any essay, whatsoever topic you like from a particular previous year question. But in this, you have to practice each and every topic from 1 year. Suppose you take 2018 paper, there will be 5 essay topics. You have to practice each and every, do it after 3 to 4 days, and in a month you will be over with one question paper, right? So in 10 months you will be able to do 10 years, and it's very good if even if you are able to solve each and every question paper once. Okay, so for language, right? What you have to do is take one essay, time yourself for 2 hours. Suppose 2 hours, take 2 hours for that. Now how you have to do it? Go to Google. I'm not saying you write an essay and वो मतलब गन पाता उसमें. No, you have to go to Google and search for relevant quotes. And even put that topic on the Google and see what answers are available in the internet. Okay, now you have those answers, you have codes, you know what your teachers expect from you, because in ICSE the level of English is so high and it is given so much importance that we also know that 15-20 marks essay की कितनी ज़्यादा weightage होती है और कैसे हमें evaluate करा जाता है, right? For writing proper quotes, for giving a proper starting to conclude, and then ending with a quote gives so much weightage. Starting with a quote, ending with a quote, giving a proper general starting, then coming to your topic, then concluding is so important. And if you give it a proper structure, you can score very well in that. Okay, so what you have to do is go to Google. Now you have relevant codes, you have relevant that what I was about to say, you have relevant codes, you have the examples what are available on internet, right? Now frame your answer. Start with a code, and then frame it, structure it, and then give the body to the essay, and then use some quotes in between as well, then properly end it, and then end with a proper and relevant quote. So this should be a structure: introduction, body, and conclusion, with quotes, with at least 1 quote in the starting and 1 quote in the ending, and at least 2 to 3 quotes in between. Done. ये हो गया. After that, what you have to do is similarly for essay is scoring an essay is really easy, especially if you opt for that essay, formal essay, because you have a set format, and then only you have to frame the body, and if you properly frame the body with proper words, marks are in your pocket, right? Talking about the language structure, do it alternately of every question paper of every year, and get it evaluated from your teachers. I don't think that your teachers will resist it. You can solve it in your rough copy. Take a printout of the questions as well, or take a printout of the questions and solve then and there, so that the teacher knows the question as well and the answer, and give it to her to evaluate. Don't give one piece of paper each day and sort of. No, solve 5 to 6 language structure, and then staple it and give it to her, and ask if you can evaluate in like a week's time or so. Ask her to evaluate them and give you feedback. right? So our English teachers are our best guide. Nobody other than them can evaluate our question papers rightly. I can just give you tips and tricks. I can't evaluate, right, for each and every. But if you give it, because you will be the only person doing it, so whosoever will see my video only get the idea that you can get it evaluated. I did in class 9. I got my geography answers evaluated because I was not scoring very good. So what I did was I wrote the answers. I gave it to my teacher, the rough copy. She evaluated it with red pen, marked and wrote important points, and then the whole class, literally the whole class, saw my rough copy to get those answers because they were not available anywhere. I researched from the internet, wrote them down, and gave it to her to check it. Okay, now you have for English tip, language tips as well, literature tips as well. What your work is to work on these tips. It will be very beneficial if you work properly on these tips. If you want to make, if you want me to make particular video on each of language structure, essay, and letter, how to score and how to write them properly even more, you can comment down. So you have now to work. Comment down which chapter notes you want first, and secondly comment down which if you want a video on this essay, letter, and language structure topic. It's your call now. If you will comment down, I'll make a video. Otherwise I'll go according to my list, whatever videos I'm gonna make, right? So it's your call now. And if you like the video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you get updates about such topics, because many more are about to come. And secondly, like and comment down your work, right? Okay, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Bye guys.